research, we asked all the entrepreneurs that we surveyed for the last 12 years, why'd you start your business? And what's interesting is, here's the responses. See, entrepreneurs start their business because they see a market opportunity they want to go grab, and they want to change the world, and they want to create net worth. Here's the deal. Some of you right now are like, I don't have cash to invest. Go to grantcardone.com funding. Here's the thing. We know anybody that hits this and puts your information in it is somebody who's choosing, even if you don't have the money right now, is choosing to do something different with your life. And we believe in you maybe more than you believe in yourself. So I'm gonna jump into these stats here, okay? There's 31.5 million small to mid-sized businesses in the United States. Now, you know that everything we talked about this morning so far is money problems, people problems, and do you all understand that the money problems and the people problems are all your problems? Do you understand that? If you can't solve money and people problems, you will be a statistic in business. 31.5 million to small size businesses under $100 million, 2/3 will fail in the first 5 years, and you'll end up blaming, just like everybody else, these three categories. Lack of product and service demand, can't find great people, and can't get financing. So you understand, these are excuses. Somebody goes out and starts a business. Now, why would somebody go start a business? So this is part of the research. We asked all the entrepreneurs that we surveyed for the last 12 years, why'd you start your business? And what's interesting is, here's the responses. See, entrepreneurs start their business because they see a market opportunity they want to go grab, and they want to change the world, and they want to create net worth. Most businesses, and if you go back to Gerber's work of 40 years, E-Myth, were started by somebody who was technically good at something, and here's why they started their business. They didn't want a boss, they didn't want to be told what to do, they didn't want a limitation on their earnings, they didn't want to be held accountable, so they started their own business. And 25 million of them are still working by themselves because they won't even hold themselves accountable. And most of those 25 million small business owners, they don't even like themselves anymore. They don't. They're like, yeah, the one employee I have doesn't do anything, never gets anything done, screws around too much. Like, oh my God, why wouldn't you fire him? Well, because it's me. So 5.3 million of these businesses have 2 to 11 employees. So when I get into the break points, you'll understand the stats. Only 600,000, 1.8% of all businesses under 100 million have over 12 employees. So you can see why when you're small, everything stays small. And then the chief 3 complaints for why you fail: lack of product and service, and then can't find great people and can't get financing. Well, no great people are gonna work for somebody that can't prove there's demand for whatever they're trying to peddle, and you're not gonna get anybody that's got half a brain to give you $1 other than friends and family, and then you go lose their money, and then every Thanksgiving and Christmas is awkward after that. So literally, when the businesses fail, this is what they blame. Really what this is a lack of commitment to actually build a business and actually be successful. They made a lifestyle choice of what they didn't want, and then they couldn't even figure out what they wanted for themselves, and they're not going to attract anybody to help them. And so, after researching thousands of businesses and looking at the national statistics of 98.3% of all businesses under 100 million have less than 12 employees, that formulated Breakpoint 1. 98% of all businesses under $100 million are stuck under 3 million. Is that number astonishing or what?